name is Jenna. Today I'm going to be doing my emoji wrap up. The Emojiathon was originally created by Dylan the Reader 5. I will leave a link to his channel and the Emojiathon Twitter in the description below if you guys want to check that out. I read a total of 4 books for the Emojiathon, so without further ado, let's get started. The emoji I picked for the Emojiathon is the In Love emoji. Pick a book or read a book that you bought because of the cover. And I read The Next Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I honestly did not expect to enjoy this book because it's an adult romance, and adult romances are not my forte, and I should have a book talk on this in a few weeks after I film a few more videos. Hooked up next for the Emojiathon is the Annoyed Emoji. Pick a book that you're annoyed that you haven't read yet, and I'm gonna go with Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I gave this book a 3-star rating, and I believe this is the second book in the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy, and this book was a bit disappointing. It felt like a filler book than anything else, and it was way too long, and the characters were just moping around and all that other stuff. It was just so boring. It was hard to get through. I think it took me about 2 weeks to finish, and it was just I'll have a book on talk on this as well, but I'm not sure because this was not my favorite read. The third emoji I picked is the baby emoji. Pick a 2016-27 release to read, and I pick When Devil Met Rishi by Senta Matson. I totally butchered the name. I do apologize. Dimple just recently graduated high school, and she will be going to Stanford to study web development, and she wants to focus on her career. But her mother wants her to find the ideal Indian husband. That's where Rishi comes in. Rishi is a hopeless romantic who loved growing up with his Indian traditions, and he's very comfortable with it. But when he arrives, Dimple has no idea about the marriage. I honestly wasn't expecting to enjoy this novel because I'm mostly a fantasy reader and I'm not the biggest fan of contemporary. I only read it when I'm in a burnout. But I did give this book a 4 out of 5 stars, even though I kept putting the book down and I kept reading different fantasy books, like the first 3 chapters of a fantasy book, and then I go back to this. I don't know why. I guess I developed that habit, but I did really enjoy this, and I will have a book talk on this very, very soon. The last emoji I picked was the excited emoji. Read a book that you have been anticipating, and I chose The Holocron by Jeff Wheeler. I was so excited to read this book, but I was very, very disappointed. I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars. It was just so repetitive and so annoying. The characters, the plot points were a little too convenient for me and way too predictable, and this was a weak introduction to the second trilogy. I just hope the second book in the series is better than this one because it was just so much weaker than the first trilogy. And I think I won't be able to do a spoiler-filled book talk on this series or this book in particular because this series is not very popular on BookTube, and I'd rather not spoil anyone for this. So that's it for Emojiathon Wrap Up. You guys let me know below what your favorite book that you read for the Emojiathon. I make new videos every week, so click subscribe if you want to be notified when I post new videos. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.